have a face and appearance. It will look like a tree. There isn't always an explanation for everything. What's the bravest thing you've done? Getting up this morning, I've said, for this is we're all made living. Those who were made for loving. Don't you want to be alive before you die? Words aren't so humble in my opinion. Most exhaustible for the source of magic, the capable of both inflicting injury and remedying. I found somebody I love all the way through. She loved me with even though the weakness, the flaws and everything, she started clicking in place. And this will talk to her later, for this to listen to, make me laugh, it makes me think, it makes me want, it makes me see who you really are. For this to be the better, for the not for the wit, you can find crazy and nothing to spend for the rest of your life with. People who dream and talk to themselves and community find them. They're the devil, for they here are their errors elsewhere. Immense curiosity about that life, constantly staring at the wonder. The greatest idea is to be the simple. The thought of it is odd, adapt to the parent. Find children to understand the children. Understand to remember that it was like that for you. You become the age and love, and you exactly always wanted to be. The moon lives in the lining of your skin. Nothing's changed and you'll go home. You'll be bored, ignored, and no one will listen to you, really. Listen to you, you're too clever, too quiet to be them to understand. For this, when you're getting your name right, for whatever it takes to let you go. But I wanted to stay locked away from the pain and destruction. Didn't want to be strong and I didn't want to be smart. And I find myself every tired of death for wanting to be over. One day, perfectly, we'll be blind enough and drunk to talk about it, for the wish I'd done everything on earth with you. For this to be the what I did, but don't lie to myself. Lies to that, for listen to only lies that come to the point for you cannot distinguish the truth within, for the other around that, for the person for the lost, respect for themselves, and this is having no respect for this easy to love. And who understands me, I guess, and if I did, I would forgive it all. The people generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for, which the feelings are real, which is me, and I can find positive love in the part for the wish you thought it wasn't. You can hand transmute that love for the ignored, muddle it, but you can never pull it out of me. Nobody experienced the opposing right to this love is eternal. Danger somehow makes people feel passionate. Finding someone you can connect with, for the winning the lottery, they're hoping to basically never to find it, really to blow it. It was like that wish and blow out the canvas. Although we may find accumulation of anguish and dear to me for the defended. You've always wanted to caress that monster, for the wanted to fill it with the mouth of your name. Don't want to see you with your eyes and forget what you done to me. For you don't have to live forever, you just have to live for the moment to live, so that you can find that flame. For this is going away for the death of the being attracted to the spectacle, for the mystery and the work of art. Perhaps it's impossible to wear the identity without becoming what you pretend to be. She knew herself was the sick of the old story, walking amongst those crises and unaware of the suffering. If someone is not treating you with the love and respect, the gift they walked away from, the person doesn't walk away, for surely endure many years of the suffering with him or her. For this to be the person that hurt for the while, but your heart will eventually heal. Then you choose what you really want. You will find that you don't need the trust of others as much as you need the trust of yourself to make the right choice. Life is born except for flowers and sunshine and perfect legs, and maybe glass and cold water. For you're really thirsty enough for the bodies to fit together. For this, the young and sweet, for the moments of struggle, for the diaper in between, for never to want to stop loving. But there is nothing else to do, but because there is there to do. I'm happy, sometimes I forget. The great innocence when the blind ones understood. This will be mine, for they're never gonna go through the term for the rest of my life. For this will be tied for the character, for the building experience and treasure, the part for me, for the whatever the loves me with this in it. I live in an age when I feel guilty for this, where someone cut off that reality for the someone I had a relationship with the nigga who needed to die. For that, the people who never the unfollowed, for the defriended. Meant to be the tether, for the people that are entangled. Internet for the band-aid, for the this to burn the bridge. Keep everyone around there with the brothers and this expectation, and realistic for the health. Simply put it up for the know what everyone else is up to. For real, I'm choosing about someone online in real life, for the mind to find the people hurt the feelings of this, be this. I've had the feelings of still the things that I want to feel before I die, for you have. Take so many things off that list. So I remember the day when we don't know each other anymore. Half that trouble in life is because we're pretending there isn't any. you do believe. It will have a face and appearance. It will look like a tree. There isn't always an explanation for everything. What's the bravest thing you've done? Getting up this morning, I've said, for this we're all made living. Those who were made for loving. Don't you want to be alive before you die? Words aren't so humble in my opinion. For the most exhaustible, for the source of magic, they're capable of both inflicting injury and remedying it. I found somebody I love all the way through. She loved me with even though the weakness. Flaws and everything, she started clicking in place. And this to talk to her later, for this to listen to make me laugh. It makes me think, for it makes me want, for it makes me see who you really are. For this to be the better, for the not for the what you can find crazy enough to spend for the rest of your life with. People who dream and talk to themselves intermittently find them. They're the devil, for they're here or they are elsewhere. Immense curiosity about that life and constantly staring at it, wondering. The greatest idea is to be the simple. The thought of it, the eye, the that to the parent. For the find the children, to understand the children. Understand to remember that it was like that for the. You can become the age and love you exact that always wanted to be. The moon lives in the lining of your skin. Nothing's changed and you'll go home. You'll be bored, ignored, and no one will listen to you, really. Listen to you. You're too clever, too quiet to be them to understand for this to be getting your name right, for whatever it takes.